Now let's go to the activities. And now we are focusing only on local activities month on month. So we've analyzed the activities based on January to December, month on month, and then quarterly. So what we're finding is that the highest number of activities are in quarter 4, that is October, November, December, where we had 858 activities, compared to quarter 1, where we had 541 activities. Now, let's see which cabinet secretary is the most active. And here it's just a complete tally of all the activities. And which one is most active in Kenya? And what we found is that top of the list is KINDIKI, who has 192 activities, followed by Florence Bore, who has 183 activities, and Zachariah Njeru, who has 165 activities. So in terms of the ones that are most active, those are the top 3. Now let's look at the ones that have the least activity and visibility. And I just want to emphasize these are reported activities in Kenya. So we have Alfred Mutua at the bottom, then Aidan Dwale second last, and Ezekiel Machogu third last. So you may ask, why is Ezekiel Machogu's activity so few? And we know that he's always in the media. But the question is, if you look at his social media pages, if you look at the ministry pages, and look at some of the online reports, are they many or not? And we find that they're not too many. Then the next one is the cabinet activities, Nairobi versus other counties. So what you've done is that you've analyzed, is a cabinet secretary spending a lot of time in Nairobi as compared to other counties. So if you look at that analysis, we find that the cabinet secretaries who are spending a lot of time in Nairobi, and there are those who are spending time in other counties. So the cabinet secretaries who are spending a lot of time in Nairobi include Florence Bore as number 1, followed by Aisha Jumwa, number 2, and Penina Malonza, number 3, in terms of having the highest number of activities in Nairobi. If you look at the cabinet secretaries who are spending the most time out of Nairobi and other activities, we find that Kindiki Kithure is number 1 with 118 activities outside Nairobi, followed by Susan Nakumicha of Health having the most activities out of Nairobi. Now, let's look at these activities by region. So we took all the activities and classified them in terms of are they in Nairobi, are they in Rift Valley, are they in the coast, and so on. So what we find is that 54% of the activities are in Nairobi, which is the capital city. And it therefore means that there's an overemphasis of the number of activities in Nairobi. And when you looked at the kind of activities that happen in Nairobi, we found that most of them are office activities. So basically, they're not necessarily going to visit the population or the populace in Nairobi. Most of them are office visits.